Sorry I have to be so close to the screen. Trying to. There you go. It's like really hard for me to get like my whole face here on my computer. So basically, um, I just wanted to talk to you guys about just some things that have happened to me. So first of all, did you guys notice how I apologized to about needing to sit so close to the screen? Well, that comes with a reason. I will explain that reason later. But, so first of all, you guys know that I have glasses. And, I was supposed to be, doctors told my parents that I was supposed to be blind by, age 12, which is not the case. I can see very well, actually, very well for my eyes, according to my doctors. But when I was about maybe um, 4, I had a surgery on my right eye because my right eye had strabismus, basically like where the eye muscles are too tight. One of the muscles is like too tight or too loose, causing your eye to like wander in or cross out, basically. Um, I had surgery on my right eye. My right eye had it when I was born, and I had surgery about 4, and that doctor decided he needed to fix my left eye by patching and dropping it. So, which made my left eye have strabismus. But, fast forward a couple years, I think we went to like the doctor, like we went to a doctor in Lexington, and like for my eyes, and my dad, and my favorite restaurant at the time was Red Lobster. Which I'm not sponsored, but anyway, so I was at the table with my dad, and my mom had to step out for a second, and I asked my dad, you're sad, and he said that he was sad, and I asked him why he was sad, and he said we didn't get the news we wanted to today, and I told him that it's okay, we prayed about it. And yes, that was after a doctor's visit. So, um, well, fast forward until like 2018, I think, I had strabismus surgery on my left eye in Lexington, and they did a really good job. My doctor did a really good job with it, and basically, but like, she just did it so well. I don't think gonna have to have another type of. Don't think I'm gonna have to have another strabismus surgery. I could be wrong, but anyway, basically, I when I worked at a grocery store, I'm not gonna mention the name because I don't want anybody to be like realize that everything like what they did to me really hurt. But basically, I was scolded for the way for my basically the way my eyes basically like because I couldn't see well. I was told to pay attention, and like I couldn't help it. Like one time, this car just came out of nowhere, and like just came out of nowhere basically. Like I couldn't see it because it was my left eye. My left eye is has a lot of issues, by the way. So it came on my left eye. I couldn't see it, and I guess one of the managers was watching, but she basically um told me I needed to watch where I was going, and I did. I just couldn't I couldn't see because my left eye is terrible. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the car, and then one other time, the I was just being happy. This was when I was made basically teased for the way I was for my vision. So one day I've just been happy doing my job. I'm always happy to work. I love working, but this cashier just stood in front of me, really close to me, and she was like, so like I couldn't see anybody. Just see I couldn't see anybody for whatever reason. I could see where I was going, but I couldn't see anybody. So I looked at my so like the cashier just stood really close to me, probably within like a foot, maybe 6 inches. I don't remember, but it was really close. And then I could see her. I'm like, like of course it scared me. I get scared easily. But she's like, I did that so you wouldn't run into any customers. Like that, and I'm like, and I told her on the way, I told her, like, I do not see well. And then, so then I asked, then I texted mom and my mom, and I'm like, can we go get the miracle water? And then, I had been wanting to get the miracle water for quite some time, like for quite a while before that happened. And then like one other time, uh, one of the basically she's kind of like a manager, but she said something about look, she said something. This told me that like all like all the beeping sounds blend together. I couldn't really tell who needed help and who didn't need help, so I basically got scolded for not knowing, not being able to tell who needed help and who didn't. And I told her, I'm like, I shouldn't be scolded for the way my vision is. And that just hurt. Like I cried. I told the managers, and like the assistant manager, I cried. I was crying, and I texted mom, and like, can we get that miracle water? Well, the miracle water didn't work. So I have been praying, and praying that I would, get healed. Because I have, my left eye has something called a staphoma in it. That's the Greek word for grapes. It's basically a scar in my macula. And it's in the as my center, my left eye, and for some, so you can be able to tell how big it is, I recommend getting out a penny, and that is how big it is. It's about as big as a penny, and yes, for a eye, that's pretty big. So, uh, and of course, like both eyes have uh, a lot of like bad spots basically on the retinas, and my retinas are really thin. Basically like all that, and so I was like been praying for several years now to get healed, and then one day at church, like I noticed I could read the lyrics like on the opposite side of the sanctuary, like because we have a pretty big church, and the lyrics like, are on screens on the opposite side of the sanctuary, like on the two sides of the sanctuary. So I realized I could read those, and I was so happy. It was during a song too, and that actually happened twice. And then I told my family like I'm gonna get healed, and then I was here in my dorm. This was last year. I was here in my dorm, and I was like going to I was going to have to go to the doctor. I was jumping up and down like I'm gonna get healed tomorrow. I'm gonna get healed tomorrow. And guess what? I got healed. My vision definitely is definitely a lot better. It was the best that it's ever been in both eyes. I do regret this, but when my vision was the best in my right eye, I felt like I said this out loud, and I still feel really bad about it to this day. I feel like, oh, it's probably like my CVI acting up, and that's the condition basically where my vision like my vision basically changes every single day. So I thought it was like, oh, it's that again. But it was gone. I definitely regret saying that. I have apologized like several times, and it's been really like hard for me to like forget about that one. And I was kind of sad when my retinas weren't healed, but it's okay. I mean, I was gonna keep my retinas and everything the same, and just have really good vision apparently. But but we, I was thinking like I've been praying about like the next time I go to the doctor, which is probably like I forget, it's going to be sometime in the summer, late spring, early summer, somewhere in there. Um, and basically we have basically I I was praying about it, and God told me that I would have 20/20 vision in both eyes. My right eye, I can see that. My left eye, that's hard to believe. So, so basically, um, God told me that, and He also called me to be a pediatric ophthalmologist, which is like, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like basically an eye surgeon. That's my dream job, and I was called to that. The other, I was called to it over winter break, so I'm excited. But anyway, when I told you guys I would tell you about why I apologize for having to sit so close. So this happened maybe a week ago, but I was doing this tutoring thing online with with biology. I don't remember the person's name. I'm not going to say it, even if I did remember it. But she had autism too, and she was like, and then she said like, and then they're like, oh, she's so close to the computer, and then I'm like, yeah, I have to sit close because I'm very nearsighted, and I need to be able to see. And then basically they just laughed at me, like both of them. Like I think her brother was there or something too, and he laughed at me too. And like we're just like they're laughing at me. And then when I tried to end it in the session because it went a little bit long, and I was like, I'm gonna go eat dinner with my friends. That's what I wanted to do. But they were like, I leaned close to the computer so I can see it a little bit better to end the session. They're like, lady, what are you staring at? And then they started laughing again, and it definitely really hurt. Um, and you guys just please if you see anybody who has classes or anything, please please don't make fun of them. I or bully. Please don't like tease them, make fun of them, or even scold them. It definitely hurts. Thank you guys. I will see you guys later, and make sure you subscribe.